2023 has been a great year in budget and drugstore beauty, which of course makes me super happy. There have been so many new affordable beauty releases this year that have made their way into my regular routines. Plus, I've personally made so many great beauty discoveries this year, whether the products were actually released in 2023 or they're a bit older. So today I'll be sharing my best budget beauty finds of 2023 in both makeup, skincare, and hair care. But first, if you're new here, hi, my name is Miranda. Welcome to my channel where we talk all things budget beauty. If that sounds interesting to you, then become the newest member of the Slashed Squad by hitting subscribe and the bell icon. This first product came out earlier this year and became an instant viral drugstore favorite. This is the e.l.f. Sun Touchable Wow Glow Sunscreen Primer. So this became super popular because people were calling it a dupe of the Super Goop sunscreen, and this has definitely become my most worn primer. This looks great whether you're applying it on its own or under foundation. It does give you a radiance that shows through foundation. When I first tried this, I was kind of skeptical about using it as a primer because in my head I was like, okay, are they just saying it's an SPF that works okay under makeup? But no, this does actually noticeably extend the wear of my makeup. I love how glowy and healthy this makes my skin look without leaning into greasy territory, and it doesn't feel greasy either. It's super lightweight, but it is moisturizing. It does have aloe, hyaluronic acid, and squalane. And SPF 30 has definitely been my default baseline of SPF protection that I reach for lately. Now, when I'm looking for a more straightforward SPF that doesn't have the added radiance, there is another SPF that I discovered this year, even though it's been around, but it's definitely become a staple in my skincare routine. This is the Innisfree Daily UV Defense Sunscreen. This is SPF 36. Innisfree is a K-beauty brand, and they sell this at Sephora, but I buy mine from Amazon because I find it constantly on sale there. Full price, this is $16, but I buy it when it's on sale for $11, so it's definitely more on that drugstore level. What's great about the sunscreen is that it's water-based, it sinks into the skin really nicely, and it works perfectly under makeup. When I'm wearing this, I use it as both my morning moisturizer and my SPF. I find it incredibly hydrating. If you wear this alone, your skin is definitely going to look bouncy and hydrated. I wouldn't say it makes you look super dewy, and I don't find this to mess with the finish of my foundation if I do layer makeup on top of it. Okay, let's talk about my first drugstore makeup favorite of 2023. This did come out this year, and it blew me away instantly. This is the Maybelline Superstay 24-Hour Skin Tint. Now, I do have a full video on this with a whole wear test if you're interested in more in-depth information. This really surprised me, especially as a product called Skin Tint. I really wasn't expecting much from it, but this has buildable to full coverage. Despite the word tint, I feel like you can get medium to full coverage with this. Even today, you can see I have a few breakouts around my chin because I've been eating way too much sugar, and I was able to build this up to pretty much completely conceal the redness without adding any extra concealer. This gives the most beautiful skin-like finish. It really doesn't feel like you're wearing anything on your face, and in my opinion, it doesn't really look like that either. Not only that, but the wear time on this product simply blew my mind. If you watched my review video, then you know that I ran 2 miles wearing this and my makeup still looked really good. I also wore this to the Eras tour where I was outside in the heat and humidity for upwards of 7 hours. Let's see, we got to the stadium at like 3. We didn't leave till 11:30, and in all of the pictures throughout the entire night, my makeup looks great. So this has probably been my most worn foundation product this year, despite not actually being a foundation. My next drugstore makeup favorite of 2023 was released this year, and these are probably my most worn eyeshadows this year. These are the Milani Gilded Eyeshadow Sticks. If you've been watching my channel this year, then you know that 1, I've been really simplifying my eyeshadow routine as a whole. I use maybe 2 shades max on a regular basis. And 2, my favorite way to achieve that kind of quick eyeshadow look is with eyeshadow sticks. And these came out, I was super impressed with not only the pigmentation, but the blendability and the wear time. I did do a video shortly after these were released comparing them to the other highest rated eyeshadow sticks at the drugstore, and I believe I rated these number 2 just under the e.l.f. No Budge shadow sticks because I do feel like they're kind of on par performance-wise, but the e.l.f. ones are cheaper, and these do not have a sharpener. I really do wish that they had the pull-out sharpeners on the bottom, especially because this shade that I used today, Terra, the dark brown, I ended up blunting it with the cap when I like just mist, and I wish I could get it to be somewhat pointed again. But yeah, today I used Terra as well as Desert, which is the gold shade that I put in the middle of my lid for this really simple halo eye. Y'all know how much I love a halo eye. I think it looks so classy and elegant, and it was so quick to do. And especially when I travel, these are often in my travel makeup bag because then I don't have to pack a bunch of eyeshadow brushes because I got them all right here. Okay, this next product might be my favorite drugstore beauty release of like the past 5 years. It's that good. I'm talking about the Kiss Impress Press-On Falsies. These have changed the game when it comes to false lashes. So I just finished my pack this morning filming this makeup look, so I don't have another one on hand, but you may have seen my wear test video where I wore these for over 24 hours and they were still secure on my face and looking amazing. So one, these don't need glue. You can press these into your lashes and they hang on. I have now worn them to several special events, including a wedding I was in and heavily photographed for. I totally trust these, especially after sleeping in them. So not only are they easier in that way, where you don't need to mess with glue, you just press them onto your lashes, but you're actually pressing them underneath your natural lashes. Now let me tell you why I love this. Because with band lashes, even when you're using the clear band lashes, I feel like you can always kind of see it on top of your lash line. I love how clean these falsie clusters look. They don't interfere with any eyeliner looks you want to do or eyeshadow. And when you're looking down or your eyes are closed or you're blinking or whatever, it doesn't look like you have lashes on. You can only see your natural lashes coming out of your eyelid. So if you want to watch my wear test and be utterly impressed, I will leave the link to that video in a card. But now it's so hard for me to think about going back to strip lashes, which I've done a couple times since discovering these press-on falsies. But it just seems like so much work now for a look that I don't necessarily prefer anymore. Okay, taking a step away from makeup for a second, I want to talk about a drugstore hair product that I recently discovered this year, and it's been mwah for my curls. And this product has been out for a while, even though it's a new discovery for me. In fact, it won an Allure Best of Beauty Award in 2019. This is the Cake Beauty, the Curl Friend Defining Curl Cream. This is only about $10 in drugstores. I actually got mine a little bit cheaper on Amazon, but I bought this because I was kind of doing an overhaul of my curl routine. I felt like it had gotten way too overwhelming. I was using a ton of products. I wasn't super happy with the end results. And so I was just like, okay, I'm gonna scrap all of the curl rules that I know, and I'm just gonna find products that work for me and a routine that works for me. And so I did post a video on my current 2-product curl routine. It consists of this and then a drugstore mousse. This is super moisturizing. It has avocado oil, soybean oil, and shea butter. And I feel like it gives me so much beautiful definition and uniformity to my curls without weighing them down or making them feel coated. Aside from just the curl definition by itself, it also does really, really well to tame frizz, and it smells like cake. I don't know if that's like the whole brand's thing, but I wasn't expecting it. It smells like cake with sprinkles on it. It's made in Canada, it's cruelty-free and vegan, and I'm so happy that I discovered this because it seriously streamlined my curl routine. And I feel like curl routines are so intimidating when you start researching them online. They don't have to be. Just find something that works for you. This works for me. I love it. Okay, so I had 3 lip products make this list of best budget beauty of 2023. So let me start with the ones that aren't necessarily super viral. These might be a new discovery for you as well. These are the Moira Signature lipsticks. And these blew my mind because I'm wearing them constantly, and there is one always in my purse now. If you like tinted lip balms, if you like lip oils, you'll probably like these. If I were really to accurately describe these, I would say that they are like lip glosses in lipstick form because you get such a glossy, melty finish, but it's just a little bit easier to apply because it's in this type of bullet form, you know what I mean? Now, these are incredibly moisturizing. They have squalane and mango seed butter, and they are vegan. This shade was Peach Nude. That's probably my most worn. That's the one that I keep in my purse. This one's a little bit lighter on me, Nude Chic. This one I wear for like real no makeup days when I just want to add a little hint of peach. But these are so affordable. They're like $6 or $7, $7.50, but I have a 15% off code, which is just /beauty, so even cheaper. Okay, the next lip product that made the list, I would be surprised if you haven't heard about them. These are the Milani Fruit Fetish Lip Oils. Now, personally, I prefer the newer shades that they released in this line this year, which are the neutral shades. So here I have Honey Fig and Blackberry Agave. They released 4 new shades this year. The actual Fruit Fetish lip oils are, I think, like a year or 2 old. But yeah, these newer shades I just fell in love with. I think they look so good on the lips, especially because they do have a little bit of that transparent color. So even though they're deeper shades, they're still very wearable. And this lip oil formula is so comfortable. I know I say it all the time, but my lips are always dry. I've been good though. I've been working on them. I've been doing lip masks. They're not flaking anymore. But yeah, my lips love this formula. It's very cushy, but not sticky. The brand claims that this is America's #1 lip oil. I don't know what that's based on. Oh, based on Nielsen data for 52 weeks ending in July. Well, okay then, that is scientifically proven. Vegan, cruelty-free, this uses fruit extracts and vitamin E to nourish the lips. Now the final lip product I'm gonna talk about, and the last budget beauty favorite of 2023 that I'll talk about, is what I'm wearing on my lips today, and that is the reformulated and re-released ColourPop Ultra Blotted Lip. So this product technically isn't like a brand new release of 2023 because the Ultra Blotted Lips were around several years ago before largely getting discontinued by ColourPop. But this year, ColourPop reformulated and re-released their whole Ultra Lip line, the matte, blotted, and glossy, and we got the blotted lips back. And this is absolutely my favorite ColourPop lip formula. Because while the new Ultra Matte Lip is definitely more comfortable than the old formula, this is still way more comfortable than that one. For me. It's so much more lightweight, it is very flexible on the lips, and you do still get a soft matte finish without it looking crackly. In fact, the moussey texture, I feel, kind of fills in my lip lines and makes for a plumper effect. My most worn shade is definitely the one that I'm wearing today. It's called Still an Icon. It's sort of my lips but better shade. It's just that perfect medium rose that almost looks like just my natural lip color. But when ColourPop brought these back this year, I was just so happy because when I discovered this formula for the first time, they were already being discontinued. And it was heartbreaking. And so I'm really happy that I can finally like enjoy this formula and have it be new and improved. And I can wear this formula all day without it feeling like my lips are drying out. So the new formula includes plum cockadoo, which is known to promote collagen, sweet cherry oil, which is rich in antioxidants, yuzu to smooth the look of lip lines, like I was just saying, and Japanese sumac to help reduce feathering. So I wanna know your budget beauty favorites of 2023. Did we share any favorites? Are there products you think that I missed? Tell me in the comments. Today's shout out goes to Beauty is Science. Thanks for being a member of the Slashed Squad, and join me over in this video next where I try 2 hair tools that do the same thing, except one's $400 and one is $80. Which one works better? I'll see you over there. Bye.